make a movie. I'll pick you up, we'll go eat sushi. Or we'll go downtown. With our best moves we can boogie. My oh my, we both look so fly, like sweet apple pie. Yeah, they want a piece of us. My oh my, when we drive on by, they just can't deny. Yeah, they wanna be like us. Na 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 na. We are goofy, playing tag in the jacuzzi. We'll go upstairs. With our best moves we get groovy. My oh my, we both look so fly, like sweet apple pie. Yeah, they want a piece of us. My oh my, when we drive on by, they just can't deny. Yeah, they wanna be like us. Na 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 na. Crazy when we drive around in our Mercedes. We're out all night or at home lazy.
Günaydın. Bugün bütün Türküler sevgili TRT.
We're living like we're in the 80s. My, oh my, we both look so fly, like sweet apple pie. Yeah, they want a piece of us. My, oh my, when we drive on by, they just can't deny. Yeah, they wanna be like us. Na, 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 na. We're living like we're in the 80s. My, oh my, we both look so fly, like sweet apple.